video! Finally! She stopped trying to be a think before you sleep wannabe! Yeah, that, and also my last video was an 8 out of 10, so I had to go back to normal commentary, you know, I still want to get views. Alright, so, family channels, they're great, and making me lose my faith in humanity.
Go like this.
No, Mom, I'm actually seriously crying.
No, I know, but go like this for the video. Go like this, put one hand up, go like this. No, go like this. Put your hand like this. But let them see your mouth.
Hey, look, some people need to be gone, bro. You know what I'm talking about, in order for shit to get better.
I mean, it really is amazing that no matter how many times we are told that parents should love and take care of their children, there's always those motherfuckers that find a way to turn their kids into cash cows. We have the Ace families and the Prince families and the royalty families, and now we have a family that might be one of the most disgusting and depraved I have seen yet, which is quite a title to earn in this industry. We are, of course, talking about the family known on TikTok as the Resilient Jenkins. So I found out about this family because of a video made by Danky Jabo, so shout out to him. And after watching his video and going through the family's TikTok, I have come to the very bold conclusion that this family is evidence that the CPS is the most useless organization since the Uvalde Police Department. There is a bunch of drama involving them that is worthy of a separate video, but today I want to focus solely on their TikTok page because in my opinion at least, it is the best example of this family's sheer and utter incompetence when it comes to actually taking care of their children. The Resilient Jenkins TikTok page essentially follows the Jenkins family's lives in their cramped one-bedroom apartment. Keep in mind, the couple have 4 kids and are about to welcome another one. The account is run by the mother, who instead of finding employment, seems to have become obsessed with establishing herself as a mom influencer, which says quite a lot both about the content of her character and her concern for the kids. And keep in mind, she's been trying to do this for half a decade at this point, as you can tell by these older TikTok videos. So clearly she has this mission that she is hell-bent on completing if she's been posting for so long. That or her chromosome count is in the single digits. I'm tired of being tired. I swear, all I do is edit and post and for no views, and I'm so effing tired. Hey woman, have you tried filling out a McDonald's application? Because I'm pretty sure that will bring you a lot more money than this social media hustle. I get that content creation is everybody's dream job nowadays, especially since it's incredibly hard to find a well-paying job in these hard times. But when you have multiple kids that you consciously decided to have, it's kind of a necessity to find a stable form of income so you can pay for food, pay for rent, pay for electricity and gas, pay for clothes, pay for all the shit that both you and your kids will need. And as much as I hate to burst your Disney-esque dream bubble, actually I don't, you aren't gonna get that consistent form of revenue by making TikToks about your shitter life. Like, she's got multiple videos where she's complaining that nobody is watching her. Like, bitch, get off TikTok, go onto Indeed.com and start sending your resume. That money isn't gonna print itself. Now this clip just pisses me off because it shows that this family is so bad at managing their finances, they make the Venezuelan government look financially literate. The parents know the money is tight, and yet they still have the chromosome deficiency to splurge that money on a TV and a PS5, which is a horrible purchase for 2 reasons. Number 1, you're buying a console with a catalog more bare bones than the PS Vita. And number 2, the price of that shit is in the triple digits. You have kids to feed, don't you remember? Now according to this post on r/TikTok gossip, the mother doesn't work and the father does DoorDash and Uber Eats deliveries. That means on average he makes $1,000 from both of these apps, which realistically is a very low amount of money for someone who needs to provide for a family of soon to be 5. In every single one of their TikToks, you can see that they have enabled the locator feature, which sets their place of residence as Portland. And according to apartments.com, the average rent for a 1-bedroom apartment there is $1,510, which is way too expensive for the family's budget considering the delivery salary the father makes. I mean, they could have found a place with a lot cheaper rent, there is a possibility for that, but even then, they still have a lot less money they need to be spending on providing for the children, which according to Investopedia takes up 33% of the average family budget. There is a possibility they could have gotten help from the state government in finding their apartment, because the state of Oregon, where Portland is located, does provide affordable rental housing for for low-income families. But still, $1,000 for a family of soon-to-be 5. That is a minuscule amount. And some of you may be saying I'm being too harsh, but just to remind you, they chose to have this many kids. It was their decision, it's now their responsibility. You can even see in the comments of this TikTok people saying stuff like PS5 but no beds or curtains is crazy work, and I need to know seriously what is your game plan when they become teenagers and need that privacy. Like, even they recognize the Down syndrome level of financial illiteracy happening here. However, while not knowing how to get your money up is bad enough, exploiting your kids for profit is even worse. The mother has posted multiple TikToks showing off her children without any consideration for their privacy. Like this photo she uploaded with a caption, "Do you ever look at your baby and think, I can never go back to when you're smaller, and this is the smallest you'll be?" Well, do you ever look at your baby and think, you know what, maybe I shouldn't post pictures of them on the internet for 800,000 people to see? You can post pictures like that on Facebook to share with your friends, that's fine. But when you do it on a public platform, and when your intent from the start is to show off your children and their lives, then it becomes incredibly intrusive. And she's actually responded to the criticism by downplaying her actions and essentially confessing that she wants to groom her children into being social media influencers.
I respect people who are like, I don't share my kids on social media, I keep my kids' private life private. Bro, that's your choice. But why come at the moms who don't make that choice? Because I see it completely differently. My kids want to be a part of my videos. They feel like they're on TV. They feel like little celebrities. And they're being little celebrities in a safe space instead of like Nickelodeon.
See, she's purposefully trying to make it seem as if the kids want to be on camera and that's why it's okay to turn them into social media stars, when she's completely ignoring the fact that they're still kids and therefore do not understand the gravity of putting yourself online for the entire world to see. Like, has this bitch actually considered the possibility that when these kids grow up, they will actually begin to hate all of this online attention? You know, my parents wanted me to become a lawyer, which, to be honest, I think I would have been shit at. But despite those hopes and desires, they weren't shoving law books in my face while I was still sucking on my thumb, because they recognize that shoving your ideas and, you know, your aspirations on your child is probably not a good idea. Like, not only is there a possibility of your kids hating you because they've been forced into a life they didn't want, but this could also damage them socially because they'll be focused on doing this thing because you've been telling them that this is what they must do, and they won't have time to interact with other kids and learn about new perspectives. It really feels like she's just trying to make her own wishes of online fame come true by doing it through her kids. Pretty much how a lot of mothers take their kids to the beauty pageants to live through their fame, probably because they're fucking ugly.
Welcome back, y'all. Come spend a wholesome night with the Resilient Jenkins. We started off with our typical nighttime routine of making sure everything gets cleaned up. Now, unfortunately, the belt keeps going out on our vacuum, so we just go ahead and use the hose attachment.
I'm sorry, but if you live like this and you're still planning to have another child, you need to be legally designated as a vegetable. Why are you even filming this? What are you hoping to accomplish by displaying your sheer incompetence as parents? What is the deal with this chronic addiction of sharing not just every single aspect of your own life, but also of your own kids' lives? This content brain mentality just shows that alongside being financially unfit to take care of your kids, you are also very much mentally unfit to take care of your kids. Now, I don't want to come across like I'm bashing on poor people, because even though I've never had the misfortune of experiencing, such unfortunate circumstances, I can no doubt sympathize with those people who grew up in low-income households with parents who are working incredibly hard for shit pay to get them to, enjoy life to the fullest. But when you yourself are providing no money for the household and are just sitting on your arse, recording TikToks all day and praying that one of them will be your viral blow-up, you are clearly responsible for your own circumstances. So, in conclusion, it's pretty obvious that these people are incapable of properly taking care of their own kids, and CPS should really do something about it. Like, guys, you already let us down with the 8-passenger situation, we don't want you to let us down again. But anyway, guys, that is the end of this very epic commentary video. Thank you all so much for watching and for all of your support. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, turn notifications on. Please comment because it really helps me out in the algorithm. Also, join my Discord server and follow me on the cesspit known as Twitter. Also, please don't send any hate to the people mentioned in this video. It's just unneeded. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.
Yeah. She got to the bone. Wait, these niggas watching. I swear to God, they be my clones. Yeah, hey, switching my hoes like my flows. Switching my flows like my clothes. Keep on shooting that gun, no reload.